Welcome, everybody, to the second edition of The Craft. How are you guys doing tonight? Come on, one more time. It's Wednesday. It's the beginning of the weekend. Let's have it one more time. Welcome to the second at Craft. That's much, much better. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks all for coming out. It's going to be one hell of a show for you guys. We got a lot of great comedians to start out the show. Pizza. Hey. Is that for you, John? John, is that yours? John got us all pizza, everybody. Thank John. That looks fucking good. Are you guys enjoying yourselves so far? You got craft beer, you got drinks, you got pizza. They have that shit here, so that's good. Might as well get started. I'm going to, God, you know what, man? It's been rough. I just actually moved here. I just moved back. You guys are fucking insane. Every single goddamn last one of you guys. It's actually weird, like I just moved back in and now's the first time I've actually had roommates. I've lived alone forever, so you could just put your balls on anything, you know what I mean? Anywhere you go, wherever you sit, that's where you sit. That's it, no one's gonna come in and complain. But now I got roommates and it's really been fucked up, because I just gotta get used to their, shit, really what it all comes down to. Like one roommate, it's been a little bit, but I started to get the trend that he's a bartender, right? And all he likes to do is he fucks other bartenders and other waitresses. That's what his thing is. That's his thing. You know what I mean? Which is fine. I'm not one to judge. You can do whatever you want. Fuck whatever you got to do. But really, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. Only because I'm running out of places to eat. I'm running out of sandwich shops, bars. It doesn't matter. Worst part is he's a dickhead about it. He like sets me up to fail. He's an asshole. It's a con. You know what I mean? Like, he'll be like, he's that friend that'll come up to you and go, hey, man, I found this awesome place. It's got awesome burgers. You want to go? And I'm like, hell yeah, I want to go. They have awesome burgers. Then we get to that place. He's like, oh, cool. You enjoying the burger? I'm like, yeah, it's tasty. He's like, you enjoying it? Is it nice and tasty? I'm like, yeah. So I say, cool, man. I'm going to go over there and fuck that bartender. Now I order like 3 entrees just to make up for the difference. You know? I'm never going back. I can't go back. Another thing he likes to do, which is, I don't know, I was going to say weird, but it's probably for the best. He likes, whenever he's with somebody, he likes to play loud music, which is, it's awesome. Only because it's like the new age kind of thing for like the sock on the door. You know what I mean? You walk in the house and automatically you just know shit's going down, which is fine, which is better. The bad part is I'm starting to think I'm going to get like some weird like word association thing going on, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to hear the song and then I'm going to think about something. Like I'm going to like, off the top of my head, maybe I hear Stairway to Heaven. And instead of thinking of good things, I'm just thinking of him plowing a waitress. And I love Stairway. Just stay away from the classics. That's all I'm saying. Maybe listen to elevator music or whatever the fuck. Just so I don't get that kind of shit. Another one of my roommates, it's really difficult. Well, it's not, what he likes is, he has a type. We all got a type, right? And his type is just heavy-set women with a lot of kids. Like, that's his thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, good thing, right? Problem is, I can't take a nap without somebody else's kids being in the house. You know what I mean? I feel weird. Like, I wake up and there's like, who the fuck are you? You know, drinking my soda. It's bad. I'm starting to think actually that it's not really that he even has a type. Maybe he's part of some weird Big Brother program. You know what I mean? Like some weird thing, like he's Big Earn from Kingpin or something, and he's just like, hi, I'll take your kids to the movies, and then I'm gonna fuck you. I don't know, man. He's a weird dude. I guess we all have something, right? Like, I know I got a thing. Like, I don't know. Like, law of averages has at least taught me that if a girl is into me, there's something wrong with her. That's just, it has to be that way. I don't know. The last girl I was with, it got really weird. She's a talker. She's a talker is probably the best way to put it, you know? In bed, that is. So I'm with this girl, and we're doing our thing, and she starts mumbling. And at first I can't hear, so I lean down and I look, and I'm like, oh, she's just like choking on my beard, like I'm doing like a waterboard kind of thing. So I know we gotta like move. We gotta reassemble. We gotta do some moving. So I'm like, okay, let's switch. And she's like, okay, as long as you can stay inside me. No, that's not how my body works. Have you seen me? Like, are you looking? There are steps involved. There's no just simple move. Like, you gotta like, okay, so the plan is just lean on your side and then push as hard as you can. And we'll see. We'll see, you know? Who knows? Maybe that'll work. And then she starts in. It just gets weird and weird, and she's like, oh, say you love my pussy. And I'm like, first of all, I'm awkward as shit when it comes to conversation in general. You can't just be spouting out shit in the middle of things. Like, I'm trying to concentrate, you know? So I'm sitting there, and she's like, oh, say you love my pussy. I'm like, yeah. Whatever. Say you love it. I'm like, yeah, it's great. Like, say you love it. I'm like, I can't, like, it's hard. I'm inside you. It's hard to see what you're, yeah, it's okay. It's good down there. It's good. But then she starts getting more aggressive, you know what I mean? She's like, say you love it. Say you love my pussy. It's a pretty pussy. I'm like, fine, it's a pretty pussy. Fine, it's great. Fine. And then she starts getting really loud. And she's like, say you love it. Say you want to be with me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Say you want to be my boyfriend. Wait a minute. We should have talked about this previously. Beforehand. We should have had this kind of conversation. And now she's crying, and I'm trying to figure things out, and all the while I'm still inside her. I didn't know what to do, and based on what I've been learning so far, like, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know how to get out of the situation, so all I could think of was like, so what are you doing Tuesday? What do you want to do later then, you know? Guys, are you guys ready for a good show? Are you guys ready for a great comedian? We're really thrilled to have him. You guys should be too. Wait till you see the shit he comes up with. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Michael Max, everybody.
Wow, that's pretty creative. I like it. Hey, thank you, Old School Brewery. Thank you, human beings, for just putting clothes on and making it out here tonight. You know, you've come a long way from cum, so I'm grateful. Did you just realize that? Those of you that didn't, you were all cum in your dad's ball sack at one point. Yeah, you. Don't say, You're probably the same guy that puts a toilet seat cover down and then raw dogs some chick you just met that night, isn't it? Complaining about germs. Germs is what make us! What the fuck was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah. Yeah, tip your waitstaff. Sarah's out here working her ass off for you guys. So, give her some of your money. Because it's nice to feel like you're in charge once in a while. Tell people what to do, you know what I mean? And she's here to put up with your bullshit. Hey. Yeah. I need some water, hang on. I'll take this off too. Hey, here's a weird occurrence that happens. You ever get farting throughout the day? You know, you take your morning shit, and you shower, and you're all clean, and you start farting, and then it starts feeling a little wet, and you got to go to the bathroom, do a dry swipe, and somehow there's shit particles on it. You ever wonder? Those of you that aren't laughing, this happens to you. You know it fucking does. Don't fucking tell me. This is shit you think about and don't share with other people for some reason, because you're afraid your fragile ego is going to get smashed and you'll never be able to do anything with your life. That's why I'm here. And fuck all those assholes that made fun of me when I was young. It was great. It's so nice to get laughed at when you're little, you know? Being made fun of. What can we talk about now? Farts? Isn't that a crazy... Oh, okay, I was just taking a shit. Thanks for reminding me. No. I had this epiphany. You know how, like, you have kids. Anyone have kids? Kids? You have a kid? Like, you came in your woman, right? Or is it a test tube baby? Did you inject a... Okay, you injected it. Well, so it came from cum somewhere. So this baby that came out of there is like life. You know, you got to teach it. You got to indoctrinate it to the American way to be a good taxpayer, cow, debt slave, right? And, you know, it takes time. You defragment the fragile soul that it is. You know, it's like, wow, I'm in this other dimension with all these awesome human beings. So I was thinking about my shit. So they've done some studies, scientific studies on feces, right? There's 1,000 different species of bacteria in your shit. Name me 1,000 different species of living things that you know of on this planet right now. Nothing? Nothing. So there's an entire fucking civilization that has an apocalyptic fucking occurrence when you take a shit every day. Like, and no one even thinks about this stuff. This is a fucking mind-blowing thing. I just flushed a fucking universe down the toilet. Like, no one ever thinks about that? And then think about this. You could let that shit dry in the sun a little bit, mix it up with some dirt, and you can grow flowers or weed and sell it and make money and buy yourself fucking a dildo or whatever the fuck you want. Sometimes I wonder, like, okay, here's some other shit. We'll get into some, okay, like, is the earth flat or round? Yeah! Woo! Well, no one really knows, right? I live in the fucking sky, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is. I've never seen a horizon yet, so I don't really know. NASA tells me, yeah. And here we are, and we question the government. Question your government, except what NASA tells you. Believe everything they tell you, because that's what we should do with a government agency, right? So what science has told us is the entire expansive universe that they've observed so far looks exactly like a neuron under a microscope, right? All these hundreds of billions of light years. So I was thinking, what if all of the existence of the universe is nothing but a neuron inside of a cock crab's mind in a different barren wasteland, a forest that he's wandering looking for shelter, that's nothing more than a pubic area of an alien in a different dimension that's just shaved. That's a weird thought. And I'm not even high or drunk. You don't want to see me drunk or high. Last time I got shit-faced, some cop was yelling at me, telling me I'm a child molester because I was peeing standing on a railing and he didn't have his uniform on or whatever, but it was fucking weird. You know what's fucking weird? Wearing clothes. Think about all the animals in your life. Who are we really the slaves to? We sit here and we, just like we were talking about Sarah, and we could be assholes to her as long as we give her money or whatever, but think about it. We're slaves to everything. We're slaves to our vices. We're slaves to drugs, fucking television, things like that. Like even our animals. Our animals are naked. Slaves to our phones? Yeah, well, that's the thing. They got to keep you looking down. Look up, motherfuckers. Wow, that was cool. It was like silent heckling, but it was something that made me think. You fucker in the red shirt that blends in. I can't even see you. Your face matches the fucking wood trim. Your shirt, you're an illusion in my mind. I'm just drinking straight vodka out of this. I was lying to you guys. Woo! No, it's not. It's water. pH balanced water because I'm all organic, vegan, meat free, and all that bullshit. Here's what I think about that. It doesn't matter what path you take in life. You can be the healthiest motherfucker. You can eat no fucking animals, kill nothing your whole life. And you're going to be hiking in the woods and a fucking tree is going to fall down and kill your ass. Like, no matter what path you take, right? So what's stopping us from doing the weird shit that we want to do? Ride a motorcycle? Is it a moped or is it a real motorcycle? Please. Hell yeah, man. I got fucking mad respect for you, dude. It's fucking scary on a motorcycle. You're this fucking far from the ground doing 100 miles an hour. You eat shit, you're fucking just like raw meat. You ever like rub meat against sandpaper? So you got balls, my friend. That's all I'm saying, man. But I'll tell you this, though. I got to thank all the comedians that come up here. You see that shaking hand? I'm fucking terrified right now. Nothing scares me more than this in my life, but to come on stage and talk in front of a bunch of strangers. expecting nothing more than me releasing the shit that I think about all day so I don't go fucking postal and kill everybody. You know what I mean? You gotta be yourself. Like, do whatever the fuck. Like, if you like, what is that? What is your shirt thing? The logo? Cubs, sports, cool. I'm not targeting you. Maybe you're not a cross-dresser, but a lot of people fake and pretend to be something else, and they follow along with some bullshit. Like, this is what I am. No, you're not. You're whatever you are in your heart. If you bake fucking cupcakes, bake fucking cupcakes. Don't be a motherfucking DJ, right? Sarah, thank you. Yeah. Oh, you betcha. Where was I going with any of this bullshit? Oh, in case you guys didn't know about this, let's talk about war for just a quick second. So since 2001, 5,000, right around 5,000 and change, men and women have been killed in action or like conflict, right? There might be some lies on the media, but that's the truth of it. 130,000 and odd change men and women in the armed forces have killed themselves in active duty. So I think the problem isn't overseas. The problem might be ourselves and the way we live our lives. This is a strange thing, and not a lot of people see that. You got to find that. The problem's not a black dude or a Muslim or a fucking thing. A big problem's actually religion. But we need to realize that it's ourselves. We're the ones that can change all this bullshit. Every one of you. You on your phone, you can change your life on a motorcycle. Because I've done 6 skydives today with people I don't even fucking know strapped to my chest and flew a helicopter for 2 hours, and this scares me more than anything, okay? So what you got to do is find whatever it is that makes you come advanced. All right, here I go. Anyway, thank you. Life is nothing. Life is nothing without happiness and pain. You wouldn't know sunshine without the rain, right? And I think it's just a smile and a frown painted on the same clown. Thank you guys. I'm Michael Max. I love you guys. Have a good night.
Yeah! Michael Max, you are fucking insane. Someone give that guy a fucking hug. Like, literally. In some alternate universe, on some plane of existence, he killed everyone in this room. Guys, we don't have time to dawdle. Are you guys ready for your next comedian? Good shit, good shit. Good friend of mine, great comedian all over Vegas. Everybody give your hands up for Matt Dorman.
No, well, it looks like a Bible, only it's full of truth. Comedy. Anyway, hi guys. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Matt Dorman. I've transcended space and time twice. I've shaken hands with the devil, and I've seen the other side of reality. Let's get fucking dumb. I kick up toilet seats in public bathrooms when I urinate or when I have to urinate in them, because it's 2016 and there are adult men who still cover the toilet seats in piss. It blows my goddamn mind when you consider the fact that you've had it your entire goddamn life. You didn't just wake up one morning like, oh shit, this is how I dispose of waste now. Wonderful. No, you've had it your whole goddamn life, 20 plus years, and you still fucking muster the courage to say, nah, that's good where it is. It's fine where it's at. It's fantastic. It's almost as if like there's some kind of like weird dynamic there where you're taking stake. You're putting like it's like your flag on some new land you've discovered. This toilet seat is now mine. Care of Jeffrey or whoever the fuck you choose to be this day and age. You know who pisses on toilet seats? Trump supporters. That's who pisses on fucking toilet seats. Fucking Trump. Jesus goddamn fucking Christ, man. Fuck. Anyone else just fucking scared to death of that megalomaniac? I swear to fucking God, man. Like, I'm sick and tired. I keep on hearing these hack comedians, all these so-called joke tellers who are saying like, bro, how awesome would it be if Trump becomes president, huh? It's gonna be fucking awesome, bro. The jokes are gonna write themselves. The jokes are gonna write themselves, bro. The jokes are gonna write themselves, bro. He's a reality TV star. He's gonna tell us how to run the country, bro. The joke, like, go fuck yourself. Do you think that there were fucking comics in 1930s Germany who were like, bro, it's gonna be hilarious if we elect Hitler, huh? The jokes are gonna fucking write themselves, am I right? Some artist is gonna tell us how to run a country? Are you fucking kidding me? You know why Germans don't have senses of humor? Because all the good Jewish comedy writers died in an oven. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm a 33-year-old man who just moved out of his parents' house. So I'm a third of a century old. No. Don't celebrate my mediocrity. You're what's wrong with America, okay? No. It's unnerving at times. Like it's great mostly for my daughter. I have a little watered down half me walking around the world. She's cool, man, but it's difficult at times, at least living with my parents, because she slept in my dad's office. She didn't have her own room, so now that I'm out on my own, she has her own living space, which is fantastic. Especially since like there were weird instances where like my parents would try getting territorial with her, which is a very weird dynamic to have. Like one time my daughter was fussing. And my dad was like, just go ahead and just put her in her bedroom. Put her in her bedroom. I'm like, Dad, she doesn't have a bedroom. She has your office that she sleeps in. No. It's her bedroom. Put her in her bedroom. No, Dad, that's your office that she sleeps in. He says, no. Put her in. It's her bedroom. Put her in her bedroom. Dad, based on that line of logic, you're basically admitting that you jerk off to internet porn in a kid's bedroom. He's like, well, not while she's in there. Like, it's okay to not laugh at that. I understand. It's very difficult to imagine a 65-year-old man jerking off in a kid's bedroom as relatable. So I get it if you don't want to laugh at that. It's understandable. But like I said, I got a little kiddo. She's awesome, man. She's like one of the most amazing mistakes I've ever made in my life. It's a mistake, let's be honest, because like 2 years ago, I took some crazy girl at her word to leave the receipt in the bag, and so the rest is past tense. Anyway, but she spoke her first complete sentence the other day. It was "go away." She said it to me when I asked for my cell phone from her, and she looked at me, jerked it back, and said, "Go away." Her first sentence was an attempt to punk me. I was like, you are your mother's daughter, you little fucking bitch. Listen, I will fucking kill you and start over. I'm young enough, you're young enough, I can look past all this shit, okay? Listen, the stuff that makes you, I produce so frequently that at times I just throw it away because I'm bored, all right? Fucking relax. Fucking go away. Fuck you, go away. Watch me go away and then watch you do porno. Cause that's how it happens. No, don't groan like it's not a real thing. Quick sidebar there. Interesting note is that when you watch father-daughter porn, interesting lesson to be learned is female porn actresses work method. Now I'm gonna win you back. My daughter's actually teething right now. It's kind of a hard time for. It's difficult. All right. Yep. No more velvet rope. No. So God, that took a really weird turn. Anyway, so my daughter's teething, and she's having a hard time. She's having a really rough go of it, and I have no way to console her. It's difficult for me because I can't say to her, hey, listen, it's part of growing up. It's part of the process. Just don't worry about it. It's no big deal. You'll get over it in no time. I can't explain it to her. It doesn't register. So I'm talking to my roommate about it, And my roommate's like, hey, I heard a good remedy is you take a towel and you soak it in chamomile tea, and then that'll help, soothe the discomfort and all that. So then she was fussing, she was crying really bad. So I waterboarded her with chamomile tea for like 20 or 30 minutes. She stopped crying. I had to resuscitate her, but at least in retrospect, now I know that given the right circumstances, she can withstand torture and interrogation. So the glass is half full, 'cause I empty the other half in her face. Anyway, I'm following Michael Max. I got to get weird, man. By the way, Mike, you're fucking awesome, bro. I love you to death, man. So my daughter's mother and I, we're not together, which is kind of a good thing, because we butt heads a lot. We would always fight. Like at one point, we got in an argument. She was telling me, she's like, you have to get locks for your guns. You have to get locks for your guns. Our daughter might accidentally shoot herself or you or something. And I'm like, our daughter's 1. She can't even hold her shits. You think she can hold a fucking rifle? Are you fucking kidding me? But it's like, but we before our daughter was born, good case in point, my kid's mom was saying, and she's like, I have dominant genes. Our daughter's gonna look like me. So just so you know, our daughter's gonna look like me. I have dominant genes. And that scared the fuck out of me, because it meant she's gonna think like me. And yeah, see where I'm going with this. And for some time there, I was what you would refer to as a connoisseur, if you will, or maybe a proper terminology would be a conquistador. I love women. I'm good now. I've found a way to stay the energy. I got a girl in my life. She's pretty fucking awesome. But for a while there, it got kind of crazy. I love crazy girls. I love them. Like, the crazier the better. Make my fucking blood move. Yeah. See, we can't help it, man. It's like, okay, good case in point. I had sex with a girl one time. Right after we got done, she told me she was molested by her grandfather. And it's like, is that why your tickle tank smelled like Old Spice? It's like, don't fucking groan. Tickle tank makes that shit adorable. That's like what you call a Care Bears cunt, you know? I had sex with this one girl, and we're fooling around in her living room, and it comes time for us to adjourn upstairs, and she starts counting off the lights in her living room systematically, going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then with the same method, turning them all off, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I was like, oh shit, she has OCD. Okay, that's cool, whatever. We go upstairs. I didn't realize how bad it was until she started blowing me, and she was going, and this was a changing moment in my life. See, because this is when I realized like how much our brain actually like controls us without us even knowing. Because she wasn't blowing me for me so much as she was blowing me for that fucked up voice in her head that said it had to be just right. So after a while, she gets a perfect 3, or the mother figure in her head goes shut mouth, because she climbs up and starts riding me, doing these same, like these wild Kegel flexes to the same cadence. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Feels fantastic. Fucking too good. About to crescendo. And then, with boner-killing timing, she says, oh, don't worry. You can go and come into me. I'm barren. All the others did. Like today? But I'm a simple creature, so I left the receipt in the bag like all the others. And she climbs down off me, and she's like, okay, hurry up, catch your breath. We got to go again. You came on 2. And see, now here's the thing. I'm a very firm believer that we pay our spiritual community service off through our kids, that our karmic debt is settled through our children. I have nightmares. I have actual legitimate nightmares of coming home from a long day of work, walking into my house and seeing my daughter with a half a dozen dudes lined up while she's going circus seal, rocking cocks like an octopus doing a drum solo. And that exact moment in time, my heart folds in on itself, and my last fleeting moments, she looks to me and says, Daddy, they keep finishing on 2. My name is Matt Dorman. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. We're going to keep this thing moving. Keep the clapping noises going for your feature. My friend, my great friend, great comedian. Please keep it going for my good friend, Darron Burrows. Oh, shit. My bad.
You still want to go up, Randall?
Do you want to switch or what do you want to do?
I don't know. I kind of like it on the bottom here. Yeah.
You bring me up.
I'll bring you up. Okay.
Sorry, guys. Whenever you're done, baby.
Oh, poor Matt. He did it wrong. Give it up for Matt, everybody. There you go. So, my personality are the things I like. So I have a beard, in case anybody hasn't noticed. I love having a beard. One thing I don't like about having a beard is friends that can't grow beards. It gets really weird when your guy friends can't grow beards because they talk to you like all of a sudden you became a really hot woman. They can't do that. Like they're like, "Hey man, that's a really great beard." And then they just kind of stare at you like I'm supposed to do something about it. I'm like, "So what? You want to talk about football or something? We used to be friends, man." Like, "Oh man, that's a great beard. I wish I could grow a beard like that." Like they're that crazy bitch from the Lifetime movies who's pretending to be pregnant, and I'm actually pregnant, and they're gonna cut the baby out and pretend it's theirs, like that sort of thing. "That's a great beard. Wish I could grow a beard like that. It grows in all patchy here and here and here." Like I'm supposed to fix that. Like I'm some kind of beard pope or beard mystic. I'm like, "Yes, my child." Like wash their feet, burn this sage, and have sex with a member of my family at midnight. By tomorrow, you will have a beard as strong as mine. Who do you grow a beard like that? Give the fuck up already. That's all you do. Fuck. I got into writing movies recently. I wrote a screenplay. I wanted to write something that, people wouldn't, think they want, but they do want. So I wrote a prequel to Clifford the Big Red Dog. It was Clifford, the normal-sized black lab who lives near an underregulated chemicals plant. Yeah, that's cool. They were like, "So what's the logical conclusion of this?" And I'm like, "Well, clearly you follow it with Clifford dying. That's what you do. Because that's an inevitability. And it's also a logistical nightmare that nobody ever thinks about. Ever. This dog just gets big, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll raise it." Like, big dogs aren't already a lot of money. You got to feed it. You got to clean up after it. Fuck insuring a 30-foot dog. What happens when it dies? Because you can't just bury it in the backyard. It's too deep. There's pipes and shit. You got regulations. You got to get the city involved. What if it dies on a holiday weekend? The city can't come in. You got to go Home Depot, get day laborers. You come in. Orale! Trabajo. Mi perro es muerte. Mi perro muy grande, muy rojo. Se llama Clifford and shit. Take him over to your house. They got to cut him into pieces and roll him out. Little girl's in the corner crying. Mother's trying to hold her back, trying to explain to her what forever means when her best friend's gone forever. It's fucking scary. You guys, ever think about how a bomb in an old cartoon is just a warning that a character's about to do blackface? Think about that one. It's worth it. Thank you, Bruce. Knock, knock. Bush. Bush did 9/11. Yeah. 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 Don't applaud that. One thing I missed from this whole election since they've legalized gay marriage is that protester who always has the plugs at the anti-gay rally where it's the same sides, and he starts pushing them together and he's like, it doesn't work. They can't fuck now. That's the rules. That's how I understand things. Gay men like to hang out on opposite sides of the room with erections Daniel, when I say go, we're going to run at each other, crash the tips of our dongs into each other, create hurricanes that displace black people. That's the truth. That's what happens. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. I'm a 90s kid. That's fucking awful. I hate that that's what it's called, 90s kids and millennials. I hate the memes. It was like, remember Nirvana? Like, if you remember Nirvana, 90s kids only. Like, only 90s kids are capable of remembering this. You remember SpongeBob SquarePants? It's still on television. That doesn't make sense. Why are you asking me this question? They don't ask, like, all the horrible things that happened in the 90s, like if you remember Columbine, 90s kids only. Like if you remember the OKC bombing, 90s kids only. Like if you remember Smash Mouth. Yeah, I just compared that thing to the other two things. That's how comedy writing works. Get on my level, you guys. One thing I loved from the 90s that nobody ever talks about was Zima. You remember Zima? Everyone hated Zima. It was a beautiful moment in America where we all agreed on one thing, and it was fuck clear shit. Like, that was... They brought out this thing, and they're like, so Zima? We're like, what's Zima? They're like, it's a malt liquor. We're like, okay, not big on it, but okay. And they're like, it's clear. We're like, we're about to jump out of this plane. And they're like, and it tastes like a wine cooler. And they're like, hold on. I prefer my alcohol look like the liver bile that will ultimately kill me. Thank you very much. When you were a kid, you Zima. That was crazy. If you saw like a bottle of Zima in the house, you knew to tell like a parent like it was a loaded gun or something. If you see Zima, just come to me. Don't touch it. Zima commercials hated Zima. Have you seen any of the Zima commercials? You remember those? There was one in a hotel bar. This guy comes in a fedora, and he's drinking a Zima because he can't shit on women on the internet yet. We haven't progressed that far. He's drinking Zima, and this woman comes sitting next to him, and she's like, what are you drinking? He's like, I'm drinking Zima. She's like, what is Zima? And he gives her the pitch. He's like, no, shut the fuck up. Let me try this so I can make sure this isn't the devil. She tries it. In the commercials, he's like, tasty, awesome. And the guy goes, so this, right? We're going to hook this up. Every other beer commercial, they fuck. Thanks, Bud Light. We fucked. Thanks, Newcastle. We fucked. The board of directors at Zima were like, no, we need to take this back to editing. They can't fuck. We can't prove that Zima will get you laid. We can't in good conscience say we can get you laid. We haven't done a study. We don't have a control group. We can't prove anything. It'd be immoral to do so. Yeah. I was watching the news recently. There was a march in an all-white town in Missouri, so you know it was about to get sketchy. And somebody put in front of the marchers a box of fried chicken, a 40-ounce of malt liquor. Yeah, it gets worse. And a honeydew melon. And everybody on the news is saying, that's fucking racist. And I'm like, I know. And that racist wanted a watermelon. He got everything fine. He was like, I'm going to get this watermelon. This shit's going to kill. And it didn't. He couldn't find it. He was holding this honeydew melon, and their friends run in. They're like, Dave, they're right around the corner. And he goes, you know what, Dave? The racism isn't in the melon. It's in here. It's in my heart. It's the thought that counts. That didn't happen. There's no way that man was intelligent enough to do that. It's fantastic. Why'd the manic depressive chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Suicide. Answering questions. Saw a movie Battleship recently. You guys see the movie Battleship? This shit's fucking nuts. You've seen it. It's fucking cool. I love the movie Battleship. It was insane. So, like, to describe to you how dumb this movie was, it's starring Liam Neeson as the captain of the ship, right? And Rihanna's his first mate. And they're fighting these aliens because that's something you think about when you think of Battleship as a kid. You're like, well, of course, Battleship, aliens. Right, cool. And they're losing to these aliens, and Liam Neeson says, I got an idea. Release the Kraken. And Rihanna goes to the prow of the boat, and she ejaculates chlamydia all over the aliens. And Liam Neeson says, I sunk your battleship. And the aliens go, oh yeah, at least my parents aren't divorced. And then Liam Neeson knocks the board game off the table, and he runs home, but it's not really a home anymore. It's like just a place that reminds you of what it used to be like to have a dad. And he runs into the bathroom and looks in the mirror, and it's not Liam Neeson, it's me. Yeah, spoiler alert. And I did that thing again where I bury my head in fantasy to avoid solving my problems. Or maybe I should just stop playing Battleship with kids who know my parents are divorced. I don't know. It's enough of me. I am Darron Burrows. You can follow me at Baby Fight Club on Twitter. Or it's a great name. You can follow me at Time Fudge on Instagram. It's a great name. I'm great at stuff like that. Where the fuck is Randall? He's over there. Awesome. I'm gonna bring up a guy who's super fucking cool. He's doing Sidebar, which is Tyler Jolley's new place, on April 21st, Thursday, 9 p.m. Everybody give it up for Randall Thompson.
Yo, I'm kind of offended that Darron touched my hair. I didn't really ask him to do that. What is white people's fascination with touching black people's hair? It's weird to me. Hair is weird in general. I don't even understand why white people have eyebrows. It's weird to me. Because I know what you're thinking. It's all the same thing. I'm not going to say it. That would be racist. I'm living the dream, you guys. I am living the dream. You know what I don't like? I don't like bitches that shave their pussy hair. Y'all shave? Stop it. Stop shaving your pussy hair. It's disgusting. First of all, your shit looks like a child's. I got a baby sister. Second of all, the fuck did you groan about? You never changed the diaper, sir? I'm talking about changing diapers. You mean okay? Oh, you meant changing diapers. That's what you meant when referring to a baby. Changing a diaper. Second of all, it takes the flavor out. Like eating pussy. Eating pussy with no hair. It's like a cheeseburger with no cheese. Some of these Muslim niggas, they cut off pussies. That's weird to me. They cut pussies off. The best part, too. You ever try to play Atari with no button? Shit ain't cool. They cut off the best part. Eating the pussy with no clit and no hair is like eating white people food. It's salty, but it's not delicious, you know? You tolerate it because it's Easter. It's fucking ridiculous to me. I'm better than everybody in this room because I don't eat meat. I'm better than you. You guys eat your friends. Fucking weirdos. The main reason I don't eat meat is because I'm not an animal person. I don't like fucking animals. I'm a fan of Michael Vick. I am. I'm a Michael Vick fan. He can get in trouble for catfighting, first of all. Second of all, that wasn't even his fault. Some other people did some shit, man. Some people want to fight some pit bulls on your property. That's not a crime, that's a party. It's not. It's a fucking party. You can't control what people do. They smoking weed in here. They doing cocaine in here. They're betting in here. That's it. Bunch of dog lovers in here. All right. I'm just saying if it was cat fighting, he wouldn't gotten in trouble. Ray Lewis fucking killed the guy. They gave him a statue. Michael Vick, nigger forever. Dogs are not fucking people. They're not. They're not more important than people. They really don't do anything but become great orange chicken. They like, that's it. And this is coming from a vegetarian. They're useless. What do dogs do? That's all they do is breathe. All kinds of hard and shit. I had a friend tell me, Michael Vick should still be in jail. Why? How much money have you given to the ASPCA? Michael Vick gave millions of dollars of his own money to save these fucking bitch-ass dogs. I'm allowed to call dogs bitches. That's a technical term. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm allowed to say that shit. We live in a real fucked up country, and you know what's fucked up is we live in the least fucked up country. We live in the least fucked up place, and it is completely fucked up here. Donald Trump is a thing, that's a factor. That's a thing that could happen. It won't, because, good Lord, white people, you got some sense. Michael Vick, fucking Donald Trump, he's not a bad guy. The thing about Donald Trump is the hair. A lot of people don't realize that hair, that's the same symbiote that came from the moon that created Venom in the Spider-Man series. It's the same thing. Donald Trump was on his way to being a fucking amazing high school, college quarterback, and his hair came down. And it ruined his life. I was going to vote for Eddie Brock till he got the plugs. That hair is just like the mask, man. It brings out your true extreme side. Stanley Ipkiss tried to throw away Donald Trump's hairs. He tried to throw it off a bridge. That shit came back. Shit got crazy. Y'all ain't see that video of the latest Trump rally? 2 niggers got beat up. They kicked out a Mexican, and all Donald Trump had to say was, "Smoking." I'm wildin'. I can't even help it. I'm voting for Donald Trump. That's right, I said it. I'm voting for Donald Trump. Even if he's not even on the ballot, I'm still going to vote for Donald Trump. Because he's going to have what I want for America. And what I want for America by the midterm elections, that's 2018 for all you people that aren't registered, is to see that dystopian future. I want to see the Running Man happen. I do. I want to see that happen. I'm not going to be satisfied till everybody in old school brewing is fighting over a handful of chickpeas. A fucking bottle of milk, no label. In the future, calories won't be a thing we're concerned with. It's just going to be milk. That's what I'm talking about. I'll hit my girlfriend in the face over a goddamn bottle of milk. I don't give a fuck. I need these vitamins, bitch. Think my skin's soft for no reason. I need that shit. The problem with America is our logic. Our logic is fucked up in America. We need cartoon logic. In the cartoons, Bugs Bunny did some ignorant shit. Elmer Fudd was naked, but you never saw Elmer Fudd's dick, did you? No. Elmer had the barrel pants on. There was always a barrel on deck. That's how we lived. I'm waiting for the day where I can go out to a club and it'd be like, oh, you got on these nice shoes? You got on this suit? Where's your barrel, nigga? Fuck, is this Armani? I need a nigga that's dressed in oak. I need a bitch that's a Cooper. That's what I'm talking about. A Cooper is somebody that makes barrels. He knows. AC/DC knows. Thunder! All right, you guys. I was going to do a closer, but instead I'm going to tell you I eat ass. And I'm going to bring up... I'm going to bring up 2 very, very, very wonderful people. I'm going to bring them up one at a time. So get ready for your headliners. They're very, very wonderful folks. They let me use their stuff. They've got me on shows, and they're some of the most inspirational people I've met as far as pursuing comedy. So first of all, go ahead and put your hands together for my homeboy, Tyler Jolley, everybody.
All right, real quick, everybody give it up for that faggot. Let's do that. Now it's a Trump rally. Seems to be the theme tonight, I guess. It's been an interesting show. I like it so far. I like it right off the bat. We had one of the main little people from Lord of the Rings open up the show. That was amazing. Gimli, or whatever his name is, with an awesome fucking beard. And then somewhat maybe homeless guy who probably has like a speaker attached to his pocket so he can talk to you about Jesus, came up and yelled about some random shit. He's next to you. Dude, you're cute as fuck, but the haircut is all I'm saying. And then Dorman came up right before he got up. He told me the lineup and fucked that up. And then just told horrible scenarios about his daughter. America's fucked. Then a guy who thought he was outside, his fucking sunglasses on, decided to go on and on about a big red fictional fucking dog. And then some ice cubes fell out. I don't know. I like this. I'm really stoked about this right here. Mainly for Bam right there. Dick with wings. And then change again. I'm middle of a joke. There we go. Feathers. No reason whatsoever. I don't give a shit what they are. They're not. It's a picture. No, nothing was written with those fucking fake shit. Needless to say, I'm excited to be here. An awesome buzz going on right now because I've got friends that go, hey, I'll buy you a drink. I can afford them, which is the best part. Oh, shit. Now I have to go into my own stuff. Maybe one too many shots before this happened. Guaranteed this is about to get weird. What's been going on? Randall was up here talking about shaved pussies. This is the wholesome part of the show. So I figured we just go with it, you know? First off, I totally disagree. Ladies, shave your vaginas. That's a black guy clapping for that, and they don't even go down there on their face. I'm just saying it's a courtesy thing, you know? Trim it up. You don't, like, I'm not saying you have to shave it all the way down, you know? For the simple reason, I don't know your skill set with a razor. You know, just a little trim is fine. That's fine, you know. I don't want to go down there because, you know, like, scabs are never a good surprise. Maybe if you're into, like, strawberry frosted flakes, I'm not. Buckle up, there's many more of those to come. I say that because at one point in my life, I had this moment, me and this girl were getting down at it, right? We get down there, I'm getting ready to go to business, and it's just hanging there, right? Like a fucking drop cloth. It's like, are we getting ready to film a movie? Do I need to get my action figures? Is this gonna be an Adult Swim production? What the fuck is going on? Ladies, I'll tell you this, I ate it anyway, because I'm a gentleman. Awkward that dudes clap for that. But I will say this, while it was happening, a couple of them turned on me. They were long enough to just slip up my nose. Didn't expect this to happen. I sneezed and didn't know ladies had this power because she pussy farted it back at me. And that was the point where I realized I had made a mistake because I had to open up the door, the window. My dog started heaving. I was like, bitch, you need to do something about this because not even Sarah McLachlan's on with this right now. The arms of an angel will not save that smell. Yes. That being said, I recently just proposed to my girlfriend. She said no. We were down in Mexico on a cruise, and I told her, I said, yeah, no, I don't know how this is gonna go, but if it's a no, one of us is staying here. She said yeah. She said yes, which I'm kind of stoked and terrified about. The scary part is she didn't even clap for that right now. Bruce, I feel like you're part of the audience and I need to be back here. Look at me!
There's no need to feel that way.
All right. Then take the laptop up to the corner. No, it's scary. It is. Like, I mean, I'm adulting hard as fuck right now. It's a word. I am, and I used to not, like, I don't know. Like, I'm to the point where I'm like, yeah, this is probably a good idea. You know, it's a good idea. Because I can't do another girl. Like, I don't think I can. Like, I've met a lot of you. The guys, like, some of you are all right. But I'm gonna be honest, as guys, like, a lot of you are complete fucking idiots. And to get to my point, ladies, some of you are all right. A lot of you are stupid fucking bitches. It drives me crazy. You know, I don't want to get to that point again where there's a girl, you know, like we're having a good time after a show or whatever, and she starts blowing me, and she's moaning while she's blowing me. I'm like, you need to stop. She's like, why? I'm like, there's no way you're enjoying it that much. I'm not even enjoying it that much. Moans while I kiss your chest. That's not a thing, bitch. I can't do it anymore. Like, you had that moment where, like, you know, that awesome moment, you go out to a party, which I'm 31, I'm way too old to go to parties now, but you go to a party and everything's going great, you're getting ready to hook up with a girl you just met that night, you know? Remember those? That's awesome. You're good and drunk, you know, everything's going great, you're trying to remember her name, and then she stops you, and she gives you this shit, and hold on, stop, wait. Seriously, hold on. I just want you to know I never do this. I don't want you to think I'm a whore because I never do this. Ladies, first off, like we give a shit. Secondly, bullshit. That used to piss me off so bad. It used to drive me fucking crazy. And I got to the point where I really thought about it. And I realized something. It's way better than the alternative. Because imagine hooking up with a girl the first night you meet her. Everything's going great and she stops you. She goes, hold on, wait. Seriously, hold on, wait. I just want you to know I do this all the time. At that point, you can only go, I think it's time for you to go. Maybe wash your hands. Don't touch my dog on the way out. I had one night, things were going great with this girl, right? Awesome. We're getting ready to get down and get to it. You know, things were going amazing. And then, like sometimes you have to do as a guy, you have to pull the gentleman card. I did that real quick. Hey, look, we can't go any farther with this without a condom. Because I don't want a kid that looks like you. I thought... This guy over here is rubbing his face like, if I had only known. Now, I thought she was going to get mad, though. Out of nowhere, she just blew my mind. She goes, just pull out. It's worked like the last 100 times. Yeah, it's time for you to go. Don't even worry about your hands. Just get the fuck out. It'd be awesome. I just been... The whole trip down in Mexico was, I mean, honest, it was amazing. This is the thing, though. Before you go on a cruise, make sure you read, like, the fine print. You know, because they were said, like, adult-friendly, which I was like, hell yeah, less kids. But I wasn't expecting to get on a fucking cruise ship, a sea of fucking gray. There's so many goddamn old people on my ship. We were the youngest people on this ship, to the point where, like, they have activities that you can do on the ship. These were our activities. One of them was acupuncture to help with arthritis. The other one was foot analysis to help with hip pain. Like, these are not activities. That's a doctor visit, you old fuck. You paid way too much money for this shit. I got excited because some people call it bartender, other people call it alcoholic. I do that. So they had this mixology class on the ship that I was super excited about. I'm like, at least there's something I can do on the ship, and enjoy it. We come down, and it's just us and a bunch of senior citizens that are like, do you guys have They still have like rock gut from fucking bathtub gin. And there was this one guy, they told us, they were like, first off, he was like, we'll get started as soon as my boss isn't around. Like, go fuck yourself. You get paid hourly. Like, you don't give a fuck how much free shit you give away. I know how this works. And everyone's like, ooh, we're going to get the hookup. Look how many ounces he put into that glass. Like, you have to split that glass amongst 8 of us, dipshit. I don't know if math was around in the 30s, but this isn't how it works. Old people are stupid. But there was this, so they were like, all right, first rule of mix class or mix bar is you have to wash your hands. And I'm like, well, probably. So they pull us behind the bar and they go, you have to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. What happens in 20 seconds? The birthday song! And they're like, you're bringing Jillian behind the bar. Come on, Jillian, where you from? She's like, I'm from San Diego. Like, all right, everybody, let's sing happy birthday to Jillian. And so we're fucking, I fucking hate that song. And Jillian gets by and she fucks up every drink that she gets to touch, and then she leaves the bar. And they're like, all right, now Jonathan's behind the bar. Let's sing happy birthday to Jonathan. And there's that one fucking dickhead at the bar going, Jonathan, I didn't know it was your birthday too. He made that joke 7 fucking times. And this is when I realized that I might, like, I don't know, it was better that we were on like a senior citizen cruise rather than one with a whole bunch of kids everywhere. Because I know how much I'm going to drink, and I know how much little Jeffrey weighs. I'll throw that little bastard over the fucking side of the ship. But Arthur and Beatrice, I just love, like, you guys can argue all you want. I can't do shit about it, but trying to enjoy it. But after all that class of him making all these fucking, that same fucking guy somehow ended up sitting next to us at our last class. We're not talking to this guy at all. Just to make that clear. Was not having a conversation with this gentleman. I'm like staring forward or talking to my fiance at the time because she'd said yes at that point. I'm driving that home because of how I look. Out of nowhere, this dickbag. Do you want to wait? I'll wait. Fucking awesome. It's not an apple. I don't know how to use that shit. Anyway, so we're sitting next to fucking Captain Shitstains, and he yells out something that I don't think I'll ever forget. He yells out, you know you can't kill ants with a microwave? I don't think I ever thought of that before. Because I tried it one time, and in my head I'm just going, why? Because I had it. Because we came in, it turns out he's like a fucking bug killer or whatever it is. He's a Dale Gribble. And came into a house. I guess ants were in the microwave. He was like, you know what, I'm going to show you. Closed it up. 5 minutes he put these ants in this microwave. Opens it up and he's like, they were still alive. I'm like, okay. So I upped it up to 10 minutes. Close it, 10 minutes goes by. He just announced, he goes, they were happier. How the fuck do you know that? He claimed they were dancing. I'm like, no, I've never seen an ant do a different pattern than what they do. So we came home with like 7 or 8 bottles of tequila, which was amazing. What time? I'm good, right? I know. All right, yeah, no, film me. I fucking love tequila. Note to everybody, I don't have to go to work tomorrow, and I fucking love tequila. Do they even have tequila here? It's just like that type of bar that I'm like, I don't even know. That classy bar that's like, we have Patron. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I think I gotta end on something. This microphone smells like cigarettes and depression. Just for you, Russell Prussell. So, I'll end on this. As comedians, I'll let you guys know, we do this every night, and we think about quitting every fucking day. Every day, yeah, see? Every fucking day we think about quitting. And it came to a point for me one time, I was laying in bed, and the thought hit me. I'm watching TV and just having a good time, and I'm watching Comedy Central. And what I realized what I'm watching is just like amazing comedian after amazing comedian starts coming on TV. Like Louis C.K., fucking Bill Burr, and Hannibal Buress, like these beasts of comedy. And it hit me, I'm like, that's never gonna be me. You know, that's a lot of fucking work. I'm not gonna put in that much work for this. It's not me. And as I sat there and I watched the show what I was watching, I realized that what I was actually watching was a benefit show for kids with autism. Laughing now is fucked up. Because like we're watching the show, and it was awesome. It was this amazing show. They brought out this little girl that they said, at first, they said she was going to be, like, she was so autistic that without this program, she would have never been able to function in society ever. You know, she couldn't do anything. But then she got a part of this program, and now she's amazing. They found out she can sing, she can play piano, she can dance. This girl's awesome, right? And they bring her out on stage in front of thousands on thousands of people, just like this. And they sit her down at a piano, and she starts playing her favorite song ever. It's this Katy Perry song. She's playing it, and she's singing it, and it's amazing. The girl's killing it. It's like her dream come true just to be in front of people singing a song that she loves. And then just to top it off, out walks Katy Perry and starts singing the song with her. And it's this amazing, magical moment that, like, I got to witness on TV, you know? I'm sitting there watching it, and it hit me. Right when I'm thinking about quitting comedy, because I'll never be on Comedy Central. I'll never work that hard. I had to watch this little fucking retard walk out and start singing with this cute little autistic girl. I think I got a shot, you know? That's my time. Are you guys ready for your headliner of the night? Are we ready to do this? All right. I was told I can say whatever I want about her, but I was also told to be nice. Right off the bat, this is one of my favorite people, best friends in the entire world. She's the nicest person ever. She drives me wherever I want to go if the comedy's involved. And she can make money off of me. You guys are seriously in for a real treat. If you thought I was like a little vulgar, if you guys thought I was somewhat funny, you guys need to buckle up, put your dicks in your assholes, and get ready for something fucking awesome. Because right now, keep clapping right now for my good friend Jozalyn Sharp, everybody.
Everybody give it up for my best friend. God, doesn't he look like a gay barista? God damn it. God. Do you know what it's like being friends with that faggot? Oh my God. It's the fucking worst. You can't choose your best friends. So I'm fat, if you can't tell by the fact that I'm out of breath from walking down a handicap ramp. I walked down nothing, like it was not even, it was an incline. Gravity took me down, and my body was like, this is too much. I can't breathe. I'm fat, I don't give a shit though, I love being fat. I love being fat, it's so much easier than being skinny. Like, you're so hot, like I've been staring at you all night. Like, I would eat chocolate cake out of your butthole, that's how hot you are. You're so hot. But your life has been so much harder than mine. It has. You think that everybody thinks fat girls have it harder. Everybody does. Everybody thinks hot girls have like the golden ticket to life. Like okay. I love being fat. But you have to try so fucking hard. You have to be like funny and interesting. And like when you go on a date with a guy, you're like, I'll have a salad with the dressing on the side because I'm being bad. I go on a date, I eat 2 steaks and I don't share the appetizer, and he's like, I expected that. It's about right. I get fed, baby, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll eat your pussy later, it'll be fine. I'll do it right here in front of all these people, I don't care. I don't give a shit, I'm hungry as fuck right now. I'd eat a stranger's pussy. Is that part of the happy hour special here? Half price. I love being fat though. You do have it harder though. You do. You have to try so, like, look how cute you are. You got your cute little sandals and your cute little dress. I look like a lesbian trucker breakdancer. And somebody would still fuck me. Somebody would still fuck me. You would fuck me? Great. Good. It's easier being fat. That's all I'm saying. You have to be funny, smart, interesting, all that. You have to try to get a man. I'm fat. I don't have to try to get a man at all. I could go on the internet right now and make $1,000 a minute just eating cake as fast as I can. There's no fetish for skinny girls. No guys online like, skinny girl in yoga pants eats quinoa. No, he's like, fat bitch eats cake. He has to use one hand because the other one's busy. He's so excited. He's like, I hope it's red velvet. Oh, it's my favorite. Thank you. I like you too. You're a good person. You have like 3/4 of your titties out. That's how I can tell. Anybody who shares 3/4 of their titties with the public is a good person. That's just charitable. You tried well. You guys are all hot. You guys are like those hot girlfriends that are like, you sit in your car and you talk about shit that doesn't even matter. You're like, do you have a charger? Oh my God, let's go get our nails done. I love froyo. God. You guys are the kind of girls that don't swallow. You are. I know, you look slutty, but you're the kind of girl that doesn't swallow. You are. I can tell. Hot girls are always like that. They don't swallow. That's just part of their personality. They're like, I love the movie Frozen and Frappuccinos and I don't swallow. I'm like, that's fucking rude. That's the biggest double standard in sex to me. Because, like, when a guy goes down on a girl, he's just fucking bathing in it. And you're going to get all verklempt over a tablespoon of cum? Like when you just took him to the car wash? It's fucking ridiculous to me. It's a crazy double standard. Like, a girl can go down on a guy, and he blows his load in her mouth, and she comes up, and she's like, gross. Ew, do you have any mouthwash? If a guy went down on one of you and came up and was like, ew, gross. Oh, your pussy's gross. Oh, do you have any mouthwash? You'd fucking murder him. That's a huge double standard to me. But when a guy goes down on you, right, it's messy. It's not pretty. Like, and we just want them to be okay with that and not swallow their cum in return. Like, he goes down on you, you cum, and he comes up and he looks like the xenomorph from Aliens. Just, you're just like, that's how you live now? That's fucking rude. That's why all hot chicks' boyfriends cheat on them with fat girls. That's why. Because we always swallow. Always. I can barely get the wrapper off the Snickers before I eat it. You think I'm gonna spit out a tablespoon of cum? Get out of here. I was in the Girl Scouts. I don't even know what that means. Oh, jizz. So I'm at a weird point in my comedy career at which I won't do things with my friends unless they make for good joke premises. Like, my friends are like, do you want to go to the movies? I'm like, no, but I'd take acid and go to the pound with you. And they're like, I don't want to do that. My boyfriend's like, let's go on a date. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. Let's eat mushrooms and ride a Ferris wheel. It sounds better. My friend and I went on vacation. We were in California. She's like, let's go shopping. I'm like, no, let's eat pop brownies and go whale watching. And we did. We did that. We had a bunch of pop brownies and went whale watching. It was fucking awesome. I had so much fun. Big group of families and all these people. And there was one kid with Down syndrome on the boat. And we were fucking stoned out of our minds. And the best part was, like, the captain, you can't see him. He's on the second story of the boat. And we're stoned out of our minds before he even starts playing music. They play music the whole time when you're whale watching. And the first thing that comes out of those speakers is, money! And we're like, holy shit. The captain's a stoner. We are on the Stony Whale Tours. I'm so happy. Then we start laughing. We're laughing the whole fucking time for no reason. There's like no whales, no dolphins. We paid for a longboat ride. And we're just laughing and having a good time. And that Down syndrome kid is laughing as much as us. Everybody else is not having a good time. Just me and my friend and a kid with Down syndrome. I got so high, I grew a chromosome. That's how fucking high I got. That's fucking ridiculous. I was so stoned, we took a selfie with him. We looked like twins. Like, it was the same person. Speaking of retards, I dated one in high school on accident. It's real, that's real life. You guys are laughing, but that's my life. Dated a retard. I got set up on a blind date with this dude I went to high school with. And he wasn't like radio retarded, like you couldn't tell. He was like Forrest Gump retarded. But he was hot though, like what God didn't give him in brains, he gave him in abs, which I was cool with, whatever. But I had no idea he was retarded. I went on a blind date with him. We dated for 2 weeks, and somebody brought it up that he was retarded, so I confronted my friend who set us up. I was like, why did you set me up with a retarded guy? Her response was, I didn't think you were that shallow. That shallow? Is it shallow to not want to have to carry my boyfriend's crayons in my purse? Is that shallow? Is it shallow of me to not want to have to show my boyfriend where the clitoris is on a Care Bear doll? Is that shallow to me? I don't think so. Is it shallow that when I say I like a doggy style, my boyfriend goes, I love dogs? It's not fucking shallow. I just want to date someone on my level. Or who can at least tie their own shoes. Let's start there. Let's start there. Don't feel bad for him. I blew him. Blew his little retarded dick. I didn't blow him. I wouldn't blow a retard. That's not fair. That'd be so confusing for him. Be like, that's not for eating! He'd be so scared. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with the retard jokes. I'm done. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Retarded people are funny. It's not my fault. God made him that way. God wouldn't have made him funny if he didn't want you to laugh at him, right? But God isn't real, so who gives a shit, right? It's just a fairy tale. I like you. You're like old and cool. That's nice. I bet your balls still look good. That's nice. That's nice. I dated a guy one time who had these long, droopy balls. It was so gross. I called him Big Ben because every time he fucked me from behind at midnight, it'd just be like bong, bong, bong. Just balls to belly button. Fucking gross. I hooked up with this other guy who went straight for the asshole. Like, he didn't try to fuck me in the ass. He went straight to eating my ass. He ate my ass before he kissed me on the mouth. Do you know what that's like? To be like, yeah, let's hook up, and go into a bedroom with a guy, and he kicks you on the bed and rips down your pants and just goes at it like it's a fucking buffet? Do you know what that's like? I was confused, and then it felt kind of good, and then I was ashamed, and then it just kept going. And I was like morbidly curious. I'm like, okay, 5 minutes, 10 minutes have gone by. Take my phone out, I start checking Facebook. Checking in at Ass Eaters Anonymous. I don't. And then 45 minutes, I swear, hand to God, 45 minutes later, he rolls over and goes to sleep. He never even fucked me, he just wanted to eat my ass, which I take as a compliment. That's a tasty ass, where you're like, I don't even need to fuck. That was enough for me. That was enough. I wasn't even mad that I didn't get to nut, though, because like he ate my ass for so long, I didn't even have to bleach it that month. It's like $75. It's a savings. That's what that is. Oh, that's gross. That is fucking gross. Guys are bad at eating pussy. They are. Don't look, you have a Top Gun shirt on, you're definitely bad. Any guy with a 1970s Bronx haircut and a fucking Top Gun shirt and a bracelet, oh my God. Oh, you're the kind of guy that sticks your pinky in a girl's asshole and is like, do you like that? And she's like, no. Fuck. God. You are bad at it. You're fucking bad at it. It's not your fault. I'm here to tell you, it is not your fault, gentlemen, that you're bad at eating pussy. It is your dad's fault because he left his bad 70s porno out and you watched it and you took notes. So every guy that watched his dad's bad 70s porno eats pussy like he's playing to a camera that's not there. Like he's always to the side and like, la, 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 la. La, I'm like, that, what the fuck are you doing? What is over there that is so fucking interesting? If you're gonna do it right. Put your fucking face in it. I should be able to smell myself on the back of your neck when you're done. Some of you are like, Jozalyn, that's probably not good. You probably shouldn't be able to smell yourself on anyone's neck. My diet consists of In-N-Out and whiskey. My shit probably smells like a double animal style. I don't give a shit. It's delicious and it'll get you fucked up. Just because of the AIDS, but it's fine. I'm gonna live to like 77 with medication. It's fine. I don't have AIDS. Calm down, guys. Somebody doesn't here, though. I can feel the tension. Fuck you, I have AIDS. Well, it's your own fault. You should have wore a condom. Or probably not fuck that whore. Super simple. Don't fuck whores, wear a condom, you don't get AIDS. It's not that hard. It's not anyone's fault but your own. That's just my own rant. I'm just ranting now. I'm not even telling jokes. It's a sex ed class now. Somebody get me a banana. You said, oh, like I was gonna be like, and you insert it like this. God. Calm down. Speaking of inserting shit in my pussy, I broke my dildo. Dildos are fucking expensive. They're like $80. It's ridiculous. Like guys can just fucking, you're fucking done. Like I'm so done with masturbating with my hand. I'm right-handed. I can't do shit with my left hand. I'm not ambidextrous at all. And my right hand is fucking tired. It's done. I'm so strong. I could crush a steel beam with this hand. That's how fucking much I masturbate. I'm so tired of masturbating with this hand. I tried with my left hand the other day, and it just felt like someone who didn't want to finger me was fingering me. Like they were like, I guess, maybe. Is it over yet? And then I was watching this porn. Oh my God, it was so terrible. I thought my whole life that I thought Southern accents were sexy until I came across one in a porno. I was watching this porn. This guy's fucking this girl in a pawn shop, because that's how I like it. Dirty and frugal. So he's fucking this girl in a pawn shop, and he starts dirty talking to her. And the minute he started dirty talking, my vagina was like, because he goes, oh, hell yeah. I ain't never had a pussy this good. I was like, Jesus Christ, am I gonna come or get lynched? I don't understand. This is, nothing will dry you up. A Southern accent will dry your pussy up faster than you can say NRA. That's real life. I did break my dildo, though. That's real. I broke my dildo when I was masturbating to that terrible Southern porn. But it's so expensive and I'm so cheap that I didn't want to buy a new one. So I just took all the parts and shoved them up my pussy and crossed my legs and wiggled around until they started working again. And that's how I masturbate now. I just do this weird pussy dance. My boyfriend's like, why are you dancing like you have to pee? I'm like, I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh. I don't make good dating decisions. Tyler's my best friend, as you heard, and I was dating a pizza delivery guy a while back, and he hated it. He thought it was terrible. He's like, why? You're way better than that. Why are you dating a guy who delivers pizzas for a living? It's free pizza and dick. What more could I ask for out of a relationship? And it delivers? Get out of here. Delivery dick? It's the best. This old guy's like, back in my day, dick never delivered. You had to wait 3 weeks for the stagecoach to come. The dick stagecoach. You had to send off a carrier pigeon. I'm horny. A month later, you come back, she's like, I'm not in the mood. It's a 19th century joke. Oh, fuck. What else should I gross you guys out about? I don't know. I like to eat pussy. I do. I'll eat your pussy. I will. I'm good at it, too, because I'm hungry. I'll just keep going. I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to get to the Tootsie Center. I think it's candy. I don't know. I'm retarded. I don't care. I love pussy. I love girls. Girls are fucking sexy. Boobs and pussy and ass and hair and nails. And look at you. You're sexy. And look at this crazy fuck gets to fuck you. How that's fucked up. I should at least get to finger you for being a little normal. That's a requirement. I do love to eat pussy, though. But pussy is like jizz. Like it tastes like whatever the girl's diet is. Like vegan pussy's the best. It tastes like smoothies and oatmeal. Like you just feel healthier after you eat it. You're like, oh, my blood pressure's lower. That was good. That was good. I feel great. Redneck pussy's the worst. Ugh. Tastes like venison and Coors Light. Halfway through, you spit out some buckshot. You're like, pa-ting! Did you go hunting today? What the fuck? Jizz is like that too, though. I was about to say I love jizz. That's a weird thing to say. I love jizz, but jizz tastes like the dude's diet too. Like you heard the myth, like if you eat a bunch of pineapple, it tastes sweet or whatever the case may be. If you guys drink, when you guys drink, your jizz tastes like shit. By the way, just so you know, your jizz tastes awful. You've made some girl go home and be like, "Oh my God, his jizz tastes like somebody died in his balls." That's happened all the time. Oh, that's gross. You need to. You know when you're uncircumcised, you're supposed to clean under it. But I like the fact that jizz is like that. It tastes like whatever the guy eats. But I was watching the Travel Channel. I'm obsessed with that channel. And there's that show, Andrew Zimmerman, Bizarre Foods, where he eats like goat chode and monkey toenail, whatever the fuck. And he eats all that shit. I can only imagine that his jizz tastes like a landfill. Like he gets home from a long shoot and his wife's like, oh, get the fuck out of here. You better go crank one out at least 12 times before I even put my mouth near that shit. I saw what you ate. That's fucking terrible. It's fucking gross, man. And then I was Googling it because I got curious. And I Googled jizz flavors on my mom's computer. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to do it on my own. So I Googled jizz flavors, and this article came up. #1 hit. Group in Harvard created a serum that you can inject yourself with, and it changes the flavor of your jizz. 6 dudes got their doctorates and then created a serum that changed the flavor of their jizz. They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this. They didn't try to cure cancer or Alzheimer's. They're like, fuck this. Nobody's worked at that either. Let's just try and get our dick sucked more. What the fuck? That's how I feel. I'm like, flavored jizz? I was slutty enough as it is with original flavor. The last thing I need is mashed potatoes and gravy flavored. I'll be in a Walmart parking lot like, yo, you got a dick I can suck? Fuck. I'm gonna get out of here. But I just want to see how many jizz jokes I can tell you guys. It was a lot. That was a lot of jizz jokes. You guys are slutty. It's totally fine though. I'm with it. Yeah? Yeah. I'm into it. I'm into that shit. I'm gonna tell a couple more jokes and get the fuck out of here. I love technology. We're talking about phones. Phones are so fucking weird, man. Like, they can do shit that I don't like. Like, they can tell where I am before I know where I am. I had my GPS off, and it was like, are you at Old School Brewery? I'm like, how do you know? What the fuck? And then I was like reading the New York Times. I love the New York Times. There's this technology article. They finally perfected this synthetic organ. They can just create a heart. If you need a heart, they can just make one out of tubes and bolts. I don't know what the fuck they do. But they make one. And that's crazy to me because we live in such a shitty, superficial, retarded country that you know some plastic surgeon's gonna get a hold of that technology and just twist it and make it something shitty. And I can already hear the commercials in my head. Like, you're just gonna turn on your TV and you're gonna hear, Nissan presents the Vagina XLT Extended Cab. Comfortably seats 5. Has a 5-star safety rating. And if you purchase now, you get 3 free months of OnStar. And then it cuts to a scene of a girl, and she's on a toilet. She has a pregnancy test in her hand, and she looks so bummed out. And you hear that OnStar noise. Ting! This is OnStar. We have detected an unwanted pregnancy. Shall we dispatch emergency abortion services? And that's when she goes, yes, please. And you hear, abortion complete. Thank you for being a loyal OnStar customer. That is what an abortion sounds like, by the way, like you're blowing out a Super Nintendo cartridge. That shit fixes everything, you guys. It does. All right, I'm gonna get out of here on one last thought. I'm just having too much fun with you guys, so I ran like 80 lights. It's fine, Kevin, don't worry about it. It's just your show. I only waited an hour to come on stage, so I might as well make my time of it. But I'm addicted to food. I'm not fat because I don't exercise or I don't know how to eat right. I'm just a food addict. Like, that's real. You can be addicted to food. Thank you, fellow food addicts. Titties? That has nothing to do with food. I have titties! It is the first form of food, you're right. That was really deep. You went deep with that. That was deep. That's what you're gonna be saying to some dude later, huh? You went deep with that. Look how sexy she's looking at me. She wants it. I'll eat chocolate cake out of all your buttholes. I'll eat a whole cheesecake out of it. I don't give a shit. You know why it's gross to eat chocolate cake out of a girl's butthole? Because you can't tell if it's shit. That's why it's gross. But I am a food addict, and I found out in a very specific way. I went out to eat with my friends, and I ordered a plate of hot wings. And I got halfway through the plate of hot wings before I realized they were still raw. Did you hear what I said, sir? I ate half a plate of raw chicken. I didn't take a bite of one and spit it out like a human fucking being. I plowed through half a plate of raw chicken like a wood chipper. That's addiction. That'd be like if this dude took a girl home from this bar tonight and sucked her dick for 5 minutes before he was like, wait a minute. This isn't what I ordered. I've been Jozalyn Sharp. You guys have a great night.
Give it up for Jozalyn Sharp, everybody. Did you guys have fun? Did you have a good time? Guys, I'm glad you had a good, oh man, we had Michael Max, everybody. We had Matt Dorman. We had Darron Burrows. We had Randall Thompson. We had Tyler Jolley and Jozalyn Sharp. I'm not done having you guys clap yet. Everybody give it up for Bruce Purcell. He's running everything tonight. He ran everything. I'm glad you guys had fun. We had fun too. We're doing this again April 20th. You guys want to come back? Yes, that's right. 420 to Hitler, everybody. To Hitler. We're doing it again, 420. We're glad that you had fun. Right after this, we're going over to Dealer's Choice over on Spring Mountain to have some more fun too. We're not done yet. But everyone, give it up for Old School Brewery. Give it up for The Craft, the League of Extraordinary Nobodies. Guys, thank you all for coming. By the way, I don't know if you know this, we're all on YouTube. All of you guys are on the YouTube thing, and he's going to put it on a channel. It's called the Worldwide Digital Broadcasting.com thing or whatever, and you can see it everywhere. We're just planting our shit everywhere. And John's great, apparently. So that's good. So guys, thank you very much. Thank you guys for coming. You guys have a good night.